How's it going, everybody? Today I'm reviewing the season finale of The Flash, Season 2, Episode 23, The Race of His Life. Spoilers for the episode. If you've not seen it, go watch the episode, then come back here. So the episode picks up right where we left off. Barry's dad has just been killed, and Barry's angry. He's really pissed off, and he's kind of becoming like Zoom, and you see that transformation, the anger come out, and now he says he's like him, so we get to see that conflict play out. And of course we see Zoom with his time remnant kill his own time remnant to trick Barry, and it's a lot of confusing stuff happening there. And we get into the funeral, and you see the loss on Barry's face. He can't speak at the funeral. Very touching scene, and it's kind of Barry just trying to deal with the loss of his dad again after he just finally got over the loss of his mom. And it leads into there was some good comedic moments even throughout this episode. Cisco making fun of the Transformers franchise was hilarious, talking about how they're bad acting and everything like that. You could have made fun of it a little bit more, Cisco, if you wanted, but the pop culture references are always fun. Then we see Zoom challenge Barry to a race, and I'm like, it's just a race, how's it going to happen? But it's turned, he's going to take Barry's speed and use it to destroy all these other Earths, and eventually we find out that it's not just, he's not going to destroy Earth 1, because that's like the central Earth, but all the other ones, and he's going to rule over Earth 1, basically. And just by harnessing Barry's speed and doing this little race, basically, and if he beats them, well, then Barry wins. If he loses, all the Earths get destroyed, and if Barry backs out of it, he's going to kill all his friends and family. So he kind of has no choice to do it, but Barry wants to kill him. He wants to kill him, and Joe and the rest of the crew decide, no, we can't have that, and they tranquilize Barry, lock him in the cell, and decide to go on their own plan. And this is the first part where I loved it. I started to love the episode right here, when they're having this whole plan, and I'm like, that seems like an easy plan, like Zoom can't figure this out. Like, I'm sure he has a soft spot for Caitlin, and she gets closer and closer. I'm like, hey, I think Caitlin's doomed. She's doomed, and Zoom goes to kill her. Hologram, did not see it coming. I love that call back to using the hologram machine. Love seeing that used again, and it was a moment I was like, oh, I did not see it coming. I was into it, and yeah, bravo. But because of this, Joe had to go up close, use the tranq darts up close. He gets sucked back into Earth 2, and Zoom has him over there. And while he's over there, we find out who the man in the mask is. And as many people speculated, my long shot one was it was Eddie, but no, it seems to be Jay Garrick on Earth 3. It's actually Barry's dad. We get that big reveal at the end, so he's kind of not gone. At least the actor isn't. And but yeah, cool reveal. A lot of people, I guess saw it coming and everything like that. But cool reveal nonetheless when it did happen. But before that, we see Wally rescue Barry, get him out of the air, and he finds out that Joe's been taken, and we gotta go one-on-one. We gotta race him. There's only way we can do it. Then we get down to the showdown. We get down to the race, and actually the race, I enjoyed this scene. I really did. And to kick it off, when Iris is, I'm like, are they gonna have this kiss right before the battle, like so cliched? And I love what she said. Just kick his ass. I loved it. Maybe the delivery wasn't quite what I wanted, but at the same time, I didn't want them making out or anything like that. I'm like, that would have been too cheesy, and I love that she wasn't like a I love you or anything like that. It was a kick his ass. So I appreciated that. And then we see the race happen. Barry's spinning around, goes back, gets a time remnant. Time remnant basically sacrifices himself in order to capture Zoom. Meanwhile, Barry saves the day, and some crazy stuff happens. The Dementor people fly in, take Zoom back. So is Zoom actually dead? I don't think so. I think he might be dead. He might not be dead. It's up in the air. I like how they're kind of keeping these villains around so they can go back to them in later dates. Then we see Wells, Jesse, and Jay, the new Jay Garrick, go back to Earth 2, and then he will eventually go back to Earth 3, it seems. And but Barry's having a tough time dealing with his dad being there again after he just witnessed him die. He doesn't really know. He didn't tell him that, like, hey, you're my dad's doppelganger and everything like that. But some powerful stuff there. I like the scene on the porch between Barry and Iris. They had a nice sweet moment, a nice end. Kind of felt like Oliver when he just went off, like, I need to go and do my own thing. But Barry's idea, this is the coolest part. Barry's idea of his own thing is going back in time, saving his mom, completely changing the timeline. Does this affect every show? Does this affect Arrow? Is this going to affect Legends? There's lots of questions to be had here, because it feels like it would affect everything. I don't know if you guys saw the Flashpoint Paradox DC animated film. It kind of touches on the same subject, where he goes back, not himself doing it, but something happened with Zoom and everything like that, and Barry's mom's alive. Barry doesn't have his speed, though, so watch that. I highly recommend it if you want to get an idea of what could happen. Crazy. I'm so looking forward to Season 3, because I don't know how this is going to affect every other show around it as well, because they're all connected. And if something happens that maybe, say, Barry doesn't have his speed now in the future, does that make like all the crossovers with Legends, and it could create a lot of problems. Are they gonna have to rewrite history? What's gonna be the deal here? Are they gonna have to go back and try to kill Barry to stop Barry's mom or from like living, or what's gonna happen? Is Barry gonna have to go back and kill his mom? Like what's gonna happen there? I really don't know. Is Barry gonna have to kill himself? Barry gonna have to kill his mom to fix the timeline? Lots of stuff that could happen. It makes my head hurt a little bit, but it also makes me super excited. So I love the finale. I love the showdowns. I like the reveal of Jay Garrick. We'll see how that plays out if they go back to that next season. But man, the ending of the show, I had me like, Barry, you're an idiot, first of all. I was like, don't do this, man. Don't do this. It's going to screw everything up. Barry being selfish and kind of dumb at this moment. Yeah, it's going to change a lot. He probably won't end up with Iris at this point if he does this. So lots of stuff remains to be seen. I mean, let me know your thoughts on the finale in the comment section below. Are you looking forward to season 3? Does this stuff excite you? Because that's for me. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Again, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos each and every week. That is it, and I will talk to y'all later.